Alright, so I know I have a lot of YouTube videos to upload. I have like 5 or something like that. I'm gonna try to upload them tonight, actually, while I'm at work, because I'll have a really good internet connection then. But it is Friday, and I'm going to an extra therapy session. And um, this morning was kind of nice in that my boyfriend called me right before my alarm went off, so that was nice to like hear his voice. Um, and we talked for a while, like an hour and a half on the phone, which I love. I really love that we've been together for almost 7.5 years now, and we can still find things to talk about, like random awesome conversations about totally like who knows what, like whatever. And and the conversation just flows from one topic to another, and I love that. I love that we can still like just sit and bullshit and chat, or it can go serious one moment and like lighthearted and fun, and like, oh my gosh, I saw this thing, you've got to check it out, kind of. Like, I love that. That was nice. That was a nice way to wake up. But I got outside for a smoke, and then I came in and I got my mail, and I I don't check my mail very often, and so I had like 2 weeks worth of like mail to pick up, and of course it's all like junk mail. But excuse me, I'd gotten this one letter from like a collection agency for medical bills, and because I've been in the hospital several times for my kidneys, and if any of you guys know how to, like, I don't know, like what to do about this whole thing, or how to like manage it, like let me know. And I don't think that my comments are working correctly, because I don't have any comments, which I've had friends try to like leave comments and it doesn't work. So I don't really know what the deal is there, or if I have something set up incorrectly. But send me a message then if you guys have any, if you know what to do, if you have any info. I could really use some help. Um, so I have this I have a few medical bills I need to pay, and I heard, I don't know if this is true or not. I heard from several people at one point that as long as you pay them like $10, $15 a month, like they can't like send you to like a creditor, right? So this bill in particular, I have a ton of medical bills, and this bill in particular, I don't know. I guess I let slip away, and I don't know. I have not. Point is, it hasn't gotten paid. Um, so they send it to this collection agency. So now I don't know what to do. Do I send my payments in? I mean, I can't pay the full $800, especially right now. Um, I can make several small payments. I can pay them, like, I don't know, give them $20 a week, um, or something like that. But that's just about as far as it goes. So do I pay the creditor, like the collection agency, I mean? Or do I pay the hospital? Like, I don't know what to do with that. How does that work? Um, because it's already in collections, like, I don't know who I pay. And I was talking to boyfriend about this, and he's like, I have no fucking clue. And it it got me really upset. And of course, then I started crying and blah blah blah. But like, because like, I don't know. I think traditionally, especially when you're in your 20s, like, who do you call when you don't know how to do shit? You call your parents, right? Um, I don't have parents. I don't have parents to ask. Like, and if I did try to take the chance and like call them and be like, hey, what do I do with this? Sorry about the glare off that car. I just realized that was pretty annoying. If I did, it wouldn't even be a conversation about what do I do with this. It would turn into a conversation immediately about everything that I do wrong. And why aren't I paying my bills? And what about this bill? And what about that? And what are you doing? And why aren't you spending your money correctly? And all this stuff. And it's like, I mean, my parents don't know that I'm in therapy and that I'm, you know, like paying for all this stuff. And they don't know that I'm like working overtime like fucking crazy, you know, just to try to get enough money to like pay anything. And like they just, you know what? I just wish I was the kid. At least at some point, like I understand it, I'm an adult now, but I wish at some point I would have had the experience of being a child and not have always had to play I'm the adult and I'm the adult role. Like, I shouldn't have had to do that. I should have been able to be a kid and fuck up and like learn appropriately how to be an adult. Like how to like deal with that shit, right? But you know, instead it was always me trying to make sure that they were okay and like make sure that their behavior didn't get too out of control, and you know, try to stay away from them, or you know, do whatever I could to modify the situation so they would be happy. You know, like things you do for young children are the things that I have always had to do for them. Now, once was I ever a child, you know, and to this day, it's like I can't call them and be like, "Hi, parent, what do I do with this? Because I don't know what to do. Like, help me out, be my parent." They don't understand that role. They've never been the parent. And I've never been the child. So I guess my point is it just fucking sucks, right? And like, and I hate to say it, and I mean, I hate to say that kind of shit because I understand that there are a ton of people that are a lot worse off than I am. And I completely appreciate that and understand and recognize that. And my heart goes out to all of you who are in that position. And a lot of times I feel like I don't have the right to bitch, or to be sad or upset, because it could be a lot worse. You know, I could be in some fucking war-torn country and not, you know, like my life could be totally different. I don't know. So, I don't know. I guess my point is like, I just don't know what to do right now, and I really wish I had parents to ask, and I feel like I don't have any other adult to ask that would be appropriate. Like, the closest people I know that I consider like parental figures are the people I work for. You know, like I take care of their kids, and so, you know, how would that look, and could I even say that? Could I be like, "Hi, I don't know what to do with this. Can you help me out?" Like, is that even appropriate? Like, I'm supposed to be the adult that's taking care of your kids, and I don't want in any way to make you feel like I'm in some way incompetent and that I can't be trusted with your children. I mean, granted, I've been taking care of their kids for over 2 years now, but and I've always done a really good job at that. But I don't know. I don't want to question that. I don't want them to question that. I don't want that to be an issue. And I just, they're the only people I can think to ask, and that could tell me what to do, and I don't know that I'm allowed to say anything. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So I guess, like, random plea. If any of you guys know what to do with this, like, I don't know medical bills specifically. Like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, I don't know who to pay. I don't know who to contact. I don't know what to do. If I even contact them at all. If I just, you know, like, send in money when I can, and who do I send it to? And, you know, and I'm kind of afraid to call because I don't want to get, like, railroaded and have them be like, well, you need to pay this much right now. And, you know, like, I've dealt with creditors before who have been, you know, or I'm sorry, I keep saying creditors, I mean collection agencies, before who have been like I had one woman tell me that I just needed to get a better job and deal with it, and I'm like, I didn't even know how to respond to that. I don't know. I hate these moments where I feel like so lost and I have no one to ask. I have no one to help me figure it out. And anyone I could possibly ask is either my age and either doesn't know because they've never been in the experience, never had the experience, or is maybe in like a similar experience where they're just like, I don't know, I have no idea, I just kind of do this thing, and it's not necessarily the best choice, or it's people that I could ask because I know they have the experience and they could tell me, but I don't feel like it's an appropriate dialogue to have with them based on whatever kind of working relationship we have. And I just feel so lost in these moments because I don't know what to do and I don't know who to ask. And I hate that. I mean, it's really frustrating, and I just wish I had parents. I think that's all it is. It pisses me off. So, I don't know. It's kind of what's on my mind this morning. We'll see how this session goes with my therapist right now. It'll be probably a lot of not fun because I had my insomnia is back like full force, and I had created, I think I mentioned this in another video, but I had created two I was painting, and I do a lot of like mixed media on canvas, and so I created these two pieces in one night, and the one she wanted to hang on to so we could discuss it, and that's the one that is probably the most emotionally charged, and I don't cry during therapy. I straight don't. Like, it's like I don't have access to my emotions, and I don't know how that's going to manifest itself when I'm sitting there trying to explain this piece that I created, and I don't know, we'll see how it goes, I guess. Anyhow, I may or may not update after this, we will see, but anyway, Godspeed, good luck to all of you today, and if you have any ideas, send me a message, because I don't think my comments are working correctly, so thank you. Bye, guys.